Namaskaram students. In basic concept of organic reactions, today we are going to see the electron displacement types. There are four types: inductive effect, resonance effect, electromeric effect, hyperconjugation effect. In that one we have already learnt inductive effect. We have already learned this inductive effect. The rest of the effect, resonance effect, electromeric effect, hyperconjugation, today we are going to see more. The next one, the types of different type of reactions. So reactions we having different type. They are, what are they means? Substitution, addition, elimination, oxidation and reduction. The next one, rearrangement. These are different types of reaction. So each reaction with the example we are going to study. Rest of the lesson in PP.
When the attacking reagents, they attack the unsaturated compound like alkene. Alkene means C double bond C, or carbonyl compound, that is C double bond O. Then it gives the electromeric effect. It is a temporary effect. Let's we see the effect. Now in carbonyl compound means C double bond O. When the nucleophile example, it is here given as Cn minus, it is a minus character, so it is attracted by positive character. Now which one is positive means the carbon is positive in carbonate. Why it is positive means that oxygen, it is a more electronegative element, so it attract the pi electron. What is pi electron mean? In double bond, one of the bond is sigma bond, another bond is pi bond. That pi bond containing electron is called as pi electron. The pi electron is attracted by oxygen. Why it is attracted means oxygen having more electronegative than carbon. So that in carbonate, carbon possesses positive character, oxygen possesses negative character. And nucleophile, it is a negative character, so it attracts the carbon plus. Now here the pi electron, it is transferred away from the attacking reagent. Attacking reagent, which one is means the Cn minus is a attacking reagent. When it attract the C plus, the pi electron moves to oxygen. So the pi electron is transferred away from the attacking reagent. That effect is called as minus E effect. That is called as negative electromeric effect. Now another example, alkene. See that alkene CH2 double bond CH2. In that double bond, one of the bond is sigma bond, another bond is pi bond. The pi electron move towards the H plus. H plus means electrophile. Why it is electrophile means it attract the electron, so that it is called as electrophile. The pi electron move towards the attacking reagent H plus. So this type of effect is called as plus E effect, that is positive electromeric effect. So that we get the bond between the carbon and then H plus. This type of effect is electromeric effect. This is the temporary effect. Our next effect is resonance or mesomeric effect. Before going to the effect, let's see the example, benzene structure. See the benzene structure. In the first resonance structure, the first one, number 1 and number 2, there is no double bond, and 2 and 3 it has double bond, and 3 and 4 there is no single bond, and 4 and 5 double bond, and 5 and 6 single bond. But in another structure, in second structure, see that the second carbon containing double bond, and 2 and 3 single bond, 3 and 4 double bond, and 4 and 5 single bond, 5 and 6 double bond. Now these two structure is benzene structure, but which one is a true structure? Both the one combined gives the third structure, that is the double bond. It is a circulated between the carbons, so it is indicated by a circle inside that benzene ring. That is called as resonance hybrid structure. From that, now go into the definition. Some organic compound, they are represented by more than one structure, but they differ only in the position of bonding and lone pair of electron. Such a structure are called as resonance structure. That phenomenon is called as resonance phenomenon, and another name is mesomerism or mesomeric effect. Here we saw the example benzene. In next slide we are going to see the example, another example 1,3-butadiene. Here also we can't say in a single structure 1,3-butadiene. It gives resonance structure, and then we are going to see the hybrid structure. combination of all the resonance structure gives one structure that is called as resonance hybrid structure. 1,3-butadiene. See the structure. It is indicated in left hand side orange color box. On the first and second carbon they are containing double bond, and third and second carbon they containing single bond, third and fourth carbon they containing double bond. But if we observe the bond length in double bond length is very shorter when compared to the single bond length. But here we are getting the bond and all the bond length are same in same amount. Why we are getting like this means in pi electron they are delocalized. What are pi electron means? Where the pi electron present in here in the first and second carbon double bond is possessed, that they are having pi electron. The same way in third and fourth carbon it is also having double bond. Here also pi electron is present, but these pi electrons are delocalized. So delocalized means the first and second carbon containing double bond, that is goes to second and third carbon, that is we get CH double bond CH. But the first carbon it loses electron, so it becomes positive. The same way the fourth carbon it gained the electron from the double bond between third and fourth carbon, so that it gained the negative character. The same is reversed from the fourth carbon to third and two carbon, and then second and first carbon to first carbon, mean we get the reverse sign. Reverse sign means fourth carbon becomes positive character, the first carbon is becomes negative character. So these are all now called as resonating structure. Resonating structure another name is canonical form. Now how can you write all the structures are same structure only, but we have to say in a single structure means we have to combine all the structure, that is called as resonance hybrid. It is indicated in right hand side. So far we studied inductive effect, electromeric effect. There are two types, positive and negative. The same way in mesomeric effect or resonance effect there is two type. One is positive mesomeric effect and negative mesomeric effect. It is based on the nature of functional group that is present adjacent to the multiple bond. Positive mesomeric effect. Here the electron move away from the substitution that is attached to the conjugated system. What is conjugated system means? The double bond and single bond is alternative means, that is called as conjugated system. The substitution is attached to the conjugated system and electron is move away from that substitution means, that is called as mesomeric effect. Particularly it is the substitution or electron releasing substitution that is attached to the conjugated system, that is called as positive mesomeric effect. For example, OH, that is called as alcohol, and SH means thioalcohol, OR means ether, SR means thioether, NH2 means amines, and O that is called as ether. These are they give the positive mesomeric effect. And negative mesomeric effect means when the electron move towards the substitution, that substitution attached to the conjugated system, that is called as negative mesomeric effect. That here that negative mesomeric effect, it is obtained when electron withdrawing substitutions are attached to the conjugated system. So which one is electron withdrawing means that NO2 nitro and C double bond O carbonyl and COOH acid, C double bond N means cyanide. These are all called as electron withdrawing groups. That electron withdrawing groups are attached to the conjugated system means they shows the negative mesomeric effect. The positive mesomeric effect they given by electron releasing groups, and negative mesomeric effect they given by electron withdrawing groups. Resonance. It is useful to explain the acidity of the phenol. For example, phenol structure is benzene. It is attached with OH means it is called as phenol. Now we are going to say the phenol has the acid character. So acid means it gives H plus. So now phenol, it gives H plus, means the remaining one phenoxide ion. Phenoxide means benzene attached with the O, that O contain now negative character. Now we are going to say that the phenoxide ion is more stabilized than the phenol. That phenol means, now phenol has the acid character. So how the phenoxide is more stable than phenol means, it is explained with the help of resonance effect. In the phenol, what is the structure means, benzene contain OH. Now see the phenol, it is less stable. How can we explain means, with the help of resonance structure. See the structure. In the first structure, there are double bond between first and second carbon. The double bond the pi electron goes to second carbon, and the lone pair that is present in the oxygen, it goes to first carbon. So that the oxygen between the carbon, first carbon and oxygen, there is double bond, and the second carbon, it contain negative character. That negative now goes to second and third carbon between single bond NOMA, that now it is going to get the electron, and that third and fourth carbon double bond, that is goes to now fourth carbon. So the fourth carbon, it has the negative character, and the second and third carbon now containing the double bond. Now you see the third diagram. Now you concentrate on third diagram. In third diagram, which one having negative character? The fourth carbon having negative character. The negative electron goes to fourth and fifth single bond, and then fifth and sixth carbon, they are having double bond. No, that double bond electron goes to sixth carbon. Now sixth carbon possesses negative character. It is given in the fourth diagram. That sixth carbon, that electron given the sixth to first, the single bond, and then the double bond between the first carbon and oxygen, it goes to again oxygen. Now we get the fifth diagram. In this fifth diagram, where are the double bond is present means, it is present between the second and third carbon, and then fourth and fifth carbon, and then sixth to first carbon. Now phenoxide ion, now you see the phenoxide ion, it is more stable because it has resonance structure. That resonance structure, you are going to start from the oxygen. It contains 3 lone pair as well as the negative character. So that the negative electron goes to oxygen, between the oxygen and first carbon, it has the double bond character, and then the double bond between first and second carbon, it goes to second carbon. So now second carbon possesses negative character. So circulating these one, we get the last structure as the same one like a first structure. In this resonance structure, there is a charge separation in the resonance structure of phenol, which needs energy. There is no such hybrid structure in the case of phenoxide ion. So that the stability is, where the more stabilities occur means the phenoxide ion, but in the phenol there is less stable. So which one is more stable? Phenoxide ion. So that the phenol now becomes phenoxide ion and proton. So which one giving the H plus ion, that is called as acid. Now phenol is having acid character. Phenol is less stable because it needs energy to separate the charges in resonance structure. But in phenoxide ion, there is no such hybrid structure. It needs energy. So that when compared to phenol, the phenoxide ion is more stable because it does not possess any energy to separate the charge separation in the resonance structure. So that it is more stable when compared to the phenol. Hyperconjugation, that is the delocalization of electron that is present in the sigma bond, that is called as hyperconjugation. Usually the pi electrons only, they possess the character delocalization. Here the sigma bond electron, they are undergo the delocalization, means they are called as hyperconjugation. Here the sigma bond, for example carbon and then hydrogen, they have single bond means that is called a sigma bond, and carbon they possess the single bond means that is called a sigma bond. These sigma bond should be adjacent to the empty non bonding p orbital or antibonding sigma star pi star orbital. It occurs means we get the hyperconjugation effect. So this hyperconjugation effect is a permanent effect, and it requires, what are it requires means alpha CH group or a lone pair atom. It should be adjacent to the nitrogen or oxygen pi bond. And also this hyperconjugation, it occurs overlapping of sigma bonding orbital with the adjacent pi orbital or adjacent p orbital. The next thing, the overlapping of the orbital containing a lone pair, that one adjacent to the pi orbital or adjacent p orbital. So it requires sigma bonding orbital or otherwise a lone pair that should be adjacent to the pi orbital or adjacent p orbitals. Sigma bond means single bond. Now see the propene structure. Propene means the first and second carbon contain double bond, second and third carbon containing single bond. So single bond means sigma bond. The sigma bond is adjacent to the pi bond. Pi bond means the double bond, one of the bond is called as pi bond. In this one, the third carbon, one of the hydrogen that is present in the upper hydrogen, that gives the 2 electron to the third and second carbon. So now third and second carbon containing double bond, and in the second and first carbon the double bond, the pi electron move towards the first carbon. So the first carbon becomes now negative character, and one of the hydrogen, it gives the electrons to the second and third carbon. That hydrogen become positive character. It is indicated in the second structure. Now suppose the hydrogen that is present in the left hand side of the third carbon, that hydrogen suppose it moves the electron towards the second and third carbon, mean we get the third structure. Now the fourth structure, we get the hydrogen that is present in the bottom of the third carbon. Suppose it gives the sigma electrons to the third and second carbon, it gives the fourth structure. Now here the sigma bond is involved in the resonance structure, so that this effect is called as hyperconjugation effect. In this one, there is no bond that is present in the between the carbon and one of the hydrogen, so it is called as no bond resonance. Another name is Baker-Norton effect. So here in the second, third, fourth structure, they possess positive character and negative character, so that it is called as polar in nature. In this example 2, lone pair electrons that are conjugation with the pi bond, that is adjacent with the pi bond means. See the example. Here the chlorine, it contains 3 lone pair electron. That 3, one of the lone pair it given to the first carbon, between the first carbon and chlorine. Now it is become as double bond, and the double bond between the CH and CH2 that move towards to the CH2 carbon. Now the CH2 carbon become as negative character, and the chlorine it loses one of the electrons, so it is become as positive character. Thus delocalization of sigma electron is obtained when lone pair of electron they are attached with the conjugation with the pi bond, so that this one is called as hyperconjugation effect. We get the hyperconjugation when the electronegativity atom that is conjugation with the pi bond. Now see the example. Conjugation means adjacent to pi bond. Now see the example. The electronegativity atom is nitrogen, is the electronegativity atom that is present in the adjacent to double bond. Double bond means pi bond. And so that first of all the triple bond, that electron it is attracted to nitrogen, and the second and third carbon contain double bond. That one of the double bond is the pi electron. It moves toward the first and second carbon. Now in the second structure, the first and second carbon contain double bond, and carbon and nitrogen become a double bond. Here the nitrogen gain the electron from the triple bond, so it is the negative character, and the third and second carbon it loses the electron, so the third carbon now it is a positive character. So here the sigma bond undergo delocalization, so it is a hyperconjugation effect. There are greater number of alkyl groups are present in the carbocation, means they have the greater power to the to get the hyperconjugated structure. See the 3 carbocation means the around the carbon 3 alkyl groups is present, and 2 degree carbocation means around that carbon 2 alkyl groups, that is 2 methyl is present, and 1 degree carbocation means the carbon containing only 1 methyl groups. So here which one is having more number of alkyl groups? 3 degree carbocation, so that it has greater hyperconjugative structure. Next we are going to see the types of reaction. First type of reaction is substitution reaction. Substitution means one of the atom is substituted by another type of atom. So here we are going to see the 3 types of substitution: nucleophilic substitution, electrophilic substitution, free radical substitution. Nucleophilic substitution, for example, methyl bromide. Here the bromine, instead of bromine we are going to substitute OH group. That OH is a negative character, it is called as nucleophile. Instead of bromine we are going to substitute nucleophile, so it is called as nucleophilic substitution. As you see the example, in methyl bromide, bromine, instead of bromine OH is substituted, means we get CH3OH, that is called as methyl alcohol, and the Br is eliminated. And another one, electrophilic substitution reaction. Instead of one of the hydrogen we are going to substitute NO2 plus, that is called as electrophile in benzene, so that it is called as electrophilic substitution reaction. So hydrogen is now replaced as H plus. Then NO2 plus, the plus character, it is attracted by the negative. Benzene is full of having electron density is, it is more electron density it possesses, so that it attract the NO2 plus. So instead of one hydrogen we are going to substitute NO2 plus, that is called as electrophilic substitution reaction. The next one, free radical substitution. In methane, when it is reacted with the chlorine radical, one of the hydrogen is substituted with the help of fluorine radical. We are going to eliminate one hydrogen. That hydrogen combined with another chlorine radical, it gives hydrogen chloride. Now we get methyl radical. In this methyl radical, it combined with another chlorine radical, it gives methyl chloride. Here, instead of one hydrogen, the chlorine is added as a form of free radical. So this is called as free radical substitution reaction. Addition reaction. Ethane formula is CH triple bond CH. When it is added with the hydrogen, one of the hydrogen is added with one carbon, another hydrogen is added with another carbon. So automatically the triple bond now becomes a double bond. It is called as now CH2 double bond CH2, its name is ethene, and once again it is attached with, when it react with the hydrogen, one of the hydrogen is added with one carbon, another hydrogen is added with another carbon. Now the double bond is become a single bond. Now that compound is called as ethane. CH3 single bond CH3 is called as ethane. The ethane, hybridization of ethane is sp hybridization. That is triple bond means sp hybridization. Triple bond is called as alkyne group. Double bond, it is alkene group. Hybridization is sp2 hybridization. And single bond means it is alkane group. It has sp3 hybridization. Now the addition reaction, we will get the addition reaction in unsaturated compound. That means triple bond and then double bond only undergo addition reaction. What are unsaturated compound means? Alkene or alkyne are called as unsaturated compound. But in alkane they never undergo addition reaction, because if when it is addition reaction it undergo means around the carbon we need 4 bond alone, because the valency of carbon is 4. If we add one more means the valency will become as 5. So the alkane they never undergo addition reaction. Now in orange color box, the first one, ethine. Ethine means it contains 2 carbon. The first and second means it contain the structure as carbon and it possesses triple bond. So 2 carbon means eth, triple bond means ine. The name of the compound is ethine. When hydrogen iodide is added means one of the hydrogen is added with the second carbon and iodine is added with the first carbon, we get 1 iodoethene. The triple bond is become as double bond. The next one, propene. How it is propene means I indicated in number 1 2 3. First and second carbon contain double bond, so 3 carbon prop and double bond means ene, so it is propene. Then the propene is added with the water becomes HOH. One of the H is added with the first carbon and the OH is added with the second carbon, we get 2 propanol. I indicated number 1 2 3. Second carbon possesses OH group, so it is a 2 propanol. Like substitution reaction, in addition reaction also 3 types: electrophilic addition reaction, nucleophilic addition reaction, free radical addition reaction. The first example, electrophilic addition, ethene. Ethene means 2 carbon is there and double bond is present, so 2 carbon means eth, double bond means ene. Ethene is added with the bromine. One of the bromine is positive and another bromine is negative. The first of all, for positive bromine it is attract with the pi electron, so we get the compound like a CH2 Br plus and CH2. It is a triangular form. And the Br minus, another Br minus, when it attract by the one of the carbon and the single bond between the CH2 and Br plus, it is goes to Br plus, and Br is now attached with one of the carbon, another Br is attached with another carbon, we get 1,2 dibromoethane, because the bromine it is attached with the first carbon and then second carbon. So we indicated in number 1,2 and then 2 carbon eth and single bond is there, so ethane and 2 bromo it is attached with the first and second carbon. The name of this compound is 1,2 dibromoethane. The next one, electrophilic addition reaction. Example is given here, acetaldehyde. Acetaldehyde formula CH3C double bond OH. Then here the oxygen is a more electronegative when compared to the carbon, so oxygen becomes negative character and carbon become positive character. I indicated in red color. And hydrogen cyanide, the cyanide is a negative character and H is a positive character because of electronegative difference. Now the negative character, which one is negative? The cyanide is negative. It attract by the positive of acetaldehyde. We get acetaldehyde cyanohydrin. This is the nucleophilic addition reaction. Here the cyanide is attracted by the carbon plus, the H plus is attracted by the O minus, so that we get the compound acetaldehyde cyanohydrin. Next one, free radical addition reaction. For that we are going to take the ethene and then hydrogen bromide. The bond between the hydrogen bromide it is splitted by the way of homolytic fission. Homolytic fission means it gives the free radical. So H radical and Br radical. One of the H radical goes to CH2, another Br radical goes to another CH2. So we get the bromoethane. This free radical addition reaction, it is initiated by the with the help of benzoyl peroxide. It only gives the homolytic fission of hydrogen bromide. We get the elimination reaction when certain compounds they reacted with the alcoholic potassium hydroxide or alcoholic sodium hydroxide, they gives the unsaturated compounds. How we get the unsaturated compound means that alpha carbon they eliminated the functional group and beta carbon they eliminated the hydrogen. So we removed two substitution so that we get the double bond. So it is called as elimination reaction. We eliminated two types of substitution here. Now see the example. 1 bromopropane, another name is N-propyl bromide. Here when it undergo the reaction with alcoholic potassium hydroxide, the alpha carbon, bromine is attached with the first carbon, that carbon is called as alpha carbon. That alpha carbon it eliminate the bromine, and beta carbon means nearer to alpha carbon, that is called as beta carbon. Here the second carbon is called as beta carbon. It eliminates one hydrogen, so we get CH3 single bond CH double bond CH2, that is propene. Then eliminated the hydrogen, it combined with the OH minus, it gives water, and eliminated Br minus, it combines with the potassium and it gives potassium bromide. So in this elimination reaction we eliminated hydrogen as well as Br. So we eliminated two substitution so that it gives the double bond like compound, that is unsaturated compound. Oxidation means what? Addition of oxygen. In the first one, oxidation acetaldehyde in acetic dichromate, it undergo oxidation, that is one of the oxygen is added with acetaldehyde, we get acetic acid CH3COOH. The next one, reduction. Reduction means addition of hydrogen, that is in benzene double bond is present. Wherever the double bond present, we are going to add hydrogen, means the double bond become a single bond. So in benzene we have triple bond, three double bond. Now that cyclohexane there is all the one single bond, that is it is added with hydrogen, the double bond becomes a single bond. And when it is hydrogen is added means in the presence of platinum. The next one, 4-hydroxyphenol, the fourth carbon containing hydroxy, so it is called as 4-hydroxyphenol. When acetic potassium dichromate, it gives benzoquinone. Here also the double bond becomes a single bond. When the hydrogen is added, the double bond becomes a single bond. So it is undergo reduction. In do you know, apple contains some enzyme, name is polyphenol oxidase, another name is tyrosinase. They undergo oxidize when in atmospheric pressure, atmospheric oxygen, and phenolic compound present in that apples, they undergo oxidation so that the apple become as a brown color. So the cut apple become brown color means inside the enzyme they undergo oxidation. What enzyme means? Polyphenol oxidase or tyrinose, that they oxidize the phenolic compound present in the apple so that they become as a brown in color. The same way in banana, pears, avocados and potatoes, they even when they cut, they become as a brown color because of this oxidation effect. Oxidation means addition of oxygen or removal of hydrogen. Reduction means addition of hydrogen or removal of oxygen. These basic things you have to keep it in mind. The first one, ethyl alcohol, it is come under the category of primary alcohol. When it undergo reaction with acidified potassium dichromate, it undergo oxidation reaction. Oxidation means removal of hydrogen. I indicated in yellow color, that hydrogen is removed means we get acetaldehyde CH3CHO. Another name is ethanol. Now secondary alcohol, the isopropyl alcohol or 2-propanol. The name of the compound is isopropyl alcohol or 2-propanol. It comes under the category of secondary alcohol. It is also undergo oxidation reaction with acidified potassium dichromate. Here oxidation means removal of hydrogen. I indicated in yellow color that hydrogen is removed means we get ketone. CH3CO CH3. Name of this compound is dimethyl ketone. The CO is called as ketone. So both the side it has 2-methyl. So it has the name is dimethyl ketone. The next one, methyl cyanide. Now it reverse reaction. See the reverse reaction, lithium aluminum hydride. With the help of lithium aluminum hydride, the acetaldehyde undergo reduction reaction. Reduction means what ma? Addition of hydrogen. So if we add hydrogen with acetaldehyde, we get the ethyl alcohol in reverse direction. The same way in dimethyl ketone, it undergo reduction reaction with the help of lithium aluminum hydride. Here also we added the 2 hydrogen where we removed from the isopropyl alcohol. We get the isopropyl alcohol once again. It is a reverse reaction ma. The next one, methyl cyanide. Methyl cyanide undergo reduction reaction with the help of lithium aluminum hydride. Just add the hydrogen in carbon and nitrogen. So we get ethylamine. See the methyl cyanide formula CH3CN. That C it added with hydrogen and N it is also added with hydrogen means we get ethylamine. Now acetamide, the formula is given CH3C double bond O NH2. Here also it undergo reduction with the help of lithium aluminum hydride. Here the oxygen is removed and hydrogen is added means we get ethylamine. Now the acetamide, it is hydrolysis reaction. Hydrolysis means addition of water. Addition of water, we split the water as OH and H. The H is combined with the NH2, it form a ammonia, and OH, remaining OH from water, that water is added with the CH3CO, we get CH3COOH, that is acetic acid. So if we want to get the acid means that amide, it is undergo hydrolysis reaction, it gives acid. The next one, substitution reaction. We have already discussed in previous slide about the substitution reaction. We get the substitution reaction when the compound it undergo reaction with aqueous potassium hydroxide means we get the substitution reaction. Suppose the alkyl halide undergo reaction with alcoholic potassium hydroxide means it undergo elimination reaction and gives alkene.